ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। All of you keep on mute. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Shukla Yajurvediya Upanishad, Kanva Shakya. In that we are seeing first mantra of Ashvamedha Brahmana, first Adhyaya, first Brahmana, first mantra. Yesterday on page number 23, there was a question, Dve Parshve Chatasrascha Dishas Tatra Katham Tayoho Tadaropanam. There are two Parshva of the Ashva and four Dishas. Dve Parshve Chatasrascha Dishaha. So, how can you superimpose four directions into two Parshva? This was in Tika, second paragraph, third line from top. Chatasraha. Chatasraha Shabda. Those who are studying Vyakarana. How Chatasraha Shabda, what is the Pratipadika?
Chatur.
Chatur. Which linga?
Strilinga.
Strilinga. Why? Because Disha is, Dik is Strilinga Shabda. Then Chatur Shabda, how will become Chatasraha? What is the Mukhya Sutra there? Tri Chaturoho Striyam Tisru Chatasru. Tri Chaturoho Striyam Tisru Chatasru Adesha. So, for Tri Shabda and Chatur Shabda, in Strilinga, it will become Tisra and Tisru and Chatasru. And then, where there is Ajadi Pratyaya, in that, there is Repa. So, it will become Chatasru, will become Chatasra. So, Jas is there, Jas will become As will be Ajadi Pratyaya, and therefore, Chatasraha. And that Chatasrascha, that is the Shabda. So, those who are studying these sutras, they can note this. Further, in Tika, Yadyapi Dve Dishau Dvabhyam Parshvabhyam Sambadhyete Tathapi Ashwasya Prangmukhatve Pratyangmukhatve Cha Dakshinottarayo Stanmukhatve Cha Prak Praticyor Dishoho Tabhyam Sambandha Sambhavat Tatra Tadrishtihi Aviruddha iti Pariharati. Yadyapi Dve Dishau, there are two directions which you can map with the two Parshva, the two backsides, right and left of the Ashwa. Dvabhyam Parshvabhyam Sambadhyete. Tathapi, but still, Ashwasya Prangmukhatve. Ashwa has Prangmukhatvam. So if Ashwa is facing in one direction, then there are two parshva. Two directions are covered. If he changes the direction, pratyangmukhatvecha, if he is pratyangmukha, then dakshinottarayoho tanmukhatvecha, prapraticyoho dishoho tabhyam. So prangmukhatve dakshina uttara, pratyangmukhatve prakpratici means purva paschima. Dishoho tabhyam sambandha sambhava. In other words, if the horse is facing in one direction, two are covered. If he changes the direction, two other will be covered in this way. Sambandha sambhavat tatra tadrishtihi aviruddha iti pareharati. So there, this drishti is aviruddha, means there is no contradiction. You can have two parshva and four dishas. There is no problem. In Bhashya, na, this is what we saw. Sarvamukhatva upapattehe ashvasya. Sarvamukhatva is possible. Parshvabhyam eva sarvadisham sambandhat adosha. There is no dosha. Further in Tika, tad upapattau cha ashvasya charishnutvam hetu kartavyam. In this upapatti, what is the reasoning? How you can have the ashwa in one direction, then suddenly ashwa in other direction? You say ashwa has charishnutvam. Charishnutvam means that ashwa is going to move. When he moves, so then what happens? Because he is going from one direction to another direction. So something is in front, other thing will become his back. Parshva will change. Parshva asthishu avantar disham arope parshvadik sambandho hetu. Parshva asthishu avantar disham arope. And the parshva asthi means the ribs. Parshva asthi means the ribs, which are known as parshavaha. In Bhashya it is given. Avantar dishaha agneyadyaha ishana agneya nairutya vayavya. These are avantar disha, the intermediate directions. They are called parshavaha. Means in parshava you have to have this buddhi, the ribs of the horse. There are so many. They are called parshva asthini. So in that parshva asthi, avantar disha aropa is done, and in that what is the hetu? Parshvadik sambandho hetu. Parshvadik, the intermediate directions, they are mapped there because the ribs, they are not in front, they are not in the back, they are in the intermediate area. That's why. And they are not in the center, they are on the side. Right? The ribs are on the sides. That is the head. Further now, seasons. Ritavaha Tika. Ritavaha samvatsarasya angani astadini cha dehasya avayavaha tasmat rutu drishtihi angeshu kartavya ityaha. Ritavaha samvatsarasya angani. The seasons, they are the anga of the year. Samvatsara means year. In year there are parts. So 6 seasons are there within 1 year. Ritavaha samvatsarasya angani astadini cha dehasya avayavaha. In the same way, deha has hasta as its avayava. Tasmat rutu drishtihi angeshu kartavya. Therefore, in Anga, Ritu Drashti Kartavya. So, in the parts, they are season. Body is the Samvatsara, the whole year. You have to be alert in this. Because sometimes you will think, and in particular those who are online students, because once you miss what is going on or this whole idea, say it's going on. Angeshu kartavya ityaha ritava iti. भाष्य ऋतवो अंगानि संवत्सर अवयवत्वात् अंग साधर्म्यात् ऋतवः अंगानि the ऋतुस् they are anga of samvatsara. Why? Because they are samvatsara avayavavat avayavattvat anga sadharmya, they both being parts, that is the common. Body has parts, ear also has parts. So in body parts, you should do the upasana of Ritu, the parts of the year. Masascha ardhamasascha parvani sandhayaha sandhi samanyat. And the months and the pakshas, masascha ardhamasascha, they are parvani. Parvani means the joints, sandhayaha. Because the months, they join with each other, so they are the joints. January and March, they are connected by February. So that is the Sandhi. Tika. Asti masadinam samvatsara sandhitvam asti. Cha sharira sandhitvam parvanam atasteshu masadi drashtihi. Masadinam samvatsara sandhitvam asti. All months they connect and form the year. And all the joints, they connect the body. Therefore, in the joints, you have to have the Masa Drashti. So you can say January is paining. Oh, no, now March is paining because they all are joints. Knee joint. So left knee joint you can say is January and right knee joint is February. Back is March. And the wrist joints are there. So they are paining. So each of them is a month. In month, in the Samashti. This Kalpana you can do and Upasana you can do. And then if somebody says, where should I apply oil? In which joint? They say January. Because that joint is January. Other one is February, like that. So apply anywhere, everywhere. There is problem only. Yuga Sahasrabhyam Prajapatyam Ekam Ahoratram. Now, Prajapati, Brahmaji's 1 day and 1 night, Ahoratri, is what? Yuga Sahasra. Yuga Sahasra means 1000 yugas. Which yugas? 4 yuga. Chatur yuga 1000 times is 1 day of Brahma. Chatur yuga 1000 times is 1 night of Brahma. One yuga, Satyuga, Treta yuga, Dwapar yuga, Kali yuga. This is the sequence. Kali yuga is how many years? 4,32,000 years. 4,32,000 years is one Kali yuga. Dwapara is twice. Treta is thrice. Satyuga is 4 times. So all 4 put together will be how much? 10 times. See, it's simple. You don't have to go on multiplying. So 43 lakh 20,000. This is one Chatur Yuga. Like that, 1,000 Chatur Yuga is one day of Brahmaji. Imagine how long Brahmaji lives. Then one night, that is given. Yuga Sahasrabhyam Prajapatyam Ekam Ahoratram. Of Prajapati, that is one day and night. Ayanabhyam Daivam. Ayanabhyam Daivam Ekam Ahoratram. That you have to supply. Ekam Ahoratram. Of Devata. How long is Devata's day? 6 months. Uttarayana is their day. Dakshinayana is their night. So in Dakshinayana, Devatas are sleeping. Uttarayana, they wake up. That's why from January 14th onwards, all celebrations and every Uttarayana is celebrated. And then from July, they will go to sleep. Pakshabhyam Pitryam. Pakshabhyam Pitryam Ekam Ahoratram. Pitru, their day is 15 days. Shukla Paksha. And night is Krishna Paksha. So in here in north, in the calendar, first they say Krishna Paksha, then Shukla Paksha. But in our thing, it is not like that. In Bombay Vagara, in Bombay, it is different. First Shukla Paksha, then only Krishna Paksha. So first they are awake, then they go to sleep. Here they say first they are sleeping, probably. I don't know. And human being, that is given next. Shashti Ghatika Bhir Manusham iti Bhedaha. Shashti Ghatika. Shashti means 60. In one day, there are 60 Ghatikas. Means 24 hours, what we call, is equal to 60 Ghatika. Then 1 hour is equal to how many Ghatikas? 2.5. This is human day and night. Pratishtha Shabdasya Pada Vishayatvam Vyutpadayati. Pratishtha Shabda is Pada. Feet are called Pratishtha. Why? Vyutpatti is given now. In Bhashya, Ahoratrani Pratishthaha. Bahuvachanat Prajapatya Daiva Pitrya Manushani Pratishthaha. Padaha. Pratitishthati Etaihi iti Pratishthaha. Etaihi Pratitishthati. That by which one stands, one supports oneself, is called Pratishtha. So by Pratishthaha Bahuvachanam, because it is Brahmajis, Devatas, Pitras and Manushyas. Everybody's Pratishthas are there. Pratitishthati etaihi iti Pratishthaha. Tika. Padeshu ahoratra drishti siddhyartham uktam upapadayati. Those who are new in this Bhashya, Tika, this thing, so it takes some time to get used to. Those who are already used to it, it is good. Those who have to get used to it, they have to go to their room and start reading in this way. First you start from Tika. Then when Pratika comes, you go to Bhashya. Complete that sentence, then come back to next part of Tika. Then you go back to Bhashya. In this way, when you read couple of times, then you will get used to it. Sometimes in this Brihadaranyaka, for every line in Bhashya, at least there is one line in Tika. Every time it is not true. Like in Kathopanishad we saw, in Mundakopanishad, there are hardly any Anandagiri's Tika. Mostly it is just Bhashya. But here he has taken extra effort to explain everything. This is their sadhana. To explain every Vakya of their Guru. That's it. In the right way, huh? To explain every Vakya of their Guru in the right way. This is their sadhana. Padeshu ahoratra drishti siddhyartham uktam upapadayati. In each pada, why did you have this day-night drishti? Ahoratra drishti siddhyartham uktam upapadayati. Ahoratraihi iti. In Bhashya. Ahoratraihi hi kalatma pratitishthati ashvasya padaihi. Kalatma means the time. 5 number tippani, Kalatma means samvatsara. The Kala stands with the help of day and night. Day and night of all. Day and night of Manushya, day and night of Pitra, Devata, Brahma, everybody. Pratitishthati. And Ashvasya Padaihi Pratitishthati, and or stands on his feet. Therefore, this Pratishtha is for that purpose. Further in Tika, Asthishu nakshatra drishtau hetumaha. Now the bones of the Ashva, they should be thought of as nakshatra, constellations. What is the hetu? He says, nakshatrani astini shuklatva samanya, because they are white. Bones are white. Nakshatras are white. Therefore, bones are nakshatra. Now you see, all hetus are given by Bhashyakar. Shruti is not giving any hetu. Correct? All this is not there in Shruti. Shruti just says, you think of it this way and that's it. Then, further in Tika, Nabha Shabdena Antariksham Kim iti na grihyate Mukhya Sati Upachara Ayogat iti Ashankya Punaruktim Parihartum Ityaha. Nabha, by the Nabha Shabda, why Antarikshi is not taken? Space. And on the other hand, you have taken the clouds in the space. Why did you do that? So, because when the Mukhya Artha is possible, then you should not take Gauna or Upachara Prayoga. You cannot do that. It is not right. This is because there will be Punarukti. Why? Because Nabha Shabda, we already used it for the back. Horse, when it is standing, the top part is called the Dyauhu, and the stomach part is Antariksha, like that it was said. Nabho means Nabhastha Meghaha, Antarikshasya Udaratva Uktehe. The Udara itself is Antariksha, back is Dyauhu, Udara is Antariksha, feet are Prithvi. So therefore, Nabho Nabhastha Meghaha. And Mamsani Udaka Rudira Sechana Samanyat. See, Megha has Sechanam of water. The clouds, they bring down the water. And Mamsa, it has the blood.
right? So it brings down the blood. That is the common. So the mamsa of the Ashwa, in that you can do Megha Kalpana. Megha brings water, mamsa has blood in this way. Mamsani Udaka Rudhira Sechana Samanya. Udaka Sechanam is where? Where is Udaka Sechanam?
So mamsa is having Rudhira Sechana and Udaka Sechana is in Megha. That is the Samana. Further, in Tika, Udakam Sinchanti Meghaha Mamsani Rudiram Ataha Seka Kartratva Samanyat Mamseshu Megadrishtihi Ityaha. Seka Kartratvam is Samanam. Further in Tika, Ashwa Jathara Viparivartini Ardha Jirne, there is a correction, Ardha Jirne. Found? Swamiji, Ardha Jirne is there or Ardha Jirno? Ardha Jirne, okay. Ardha Jirne Sikata Drishtau Hetumaha. In the Jathara of Ashwa Jathara Viparivartini, where there is Ardha Jirna, half digested food in the stomach of the Ashwa, what drashti should be done? Sikata drashti. Sikata means sand. Why it should be considered as sand? So that is said in Ashya. Now we are on the same page, so you don't have to turn for some time. Uvadhyam udarastham ardhajirnam ashanam sikata. Uvadhyam means udarastham ardhajirnam ashanam. Half digested food which is there. It is like the sand. Why? Vishlishta avayavatva samanyat. Avayava. If va is not there, then you add one va. Vishlishta avayavatva samanyat. Which means it is broken. Sand, it's not connected. Sand is all loose. Like that, this half digested food, it's not staying together. Tika. Kimiti Guda Shabdena Payuhu eva na grihyate. Now next is Guda means Nadyaha. He takes Guda as Nadi. And then he says Nadi is similar to Nadi. First he takes Guda as Nadi. Then he says Nadi is like Nadi, river. Sindavaha Syandana Samanyat Nadyo. Guda Nadyo Bahuvachanat. So somebody says why Guda is not taken as Payuhu. Kimiti Guda Shabdena Payu eva na grihyate. Shiragrahena hi mukhyartha atikramaha syat. Tatraha. If you take Shira means the veins, then Pakshi says Mukhyartha Atikrama, Mukhyartha of Guda is Payu, anus. Instead of that, you are taking something else. We say no, Bahuvachanam is used. So Bahuvachanam Guda is only ekvachanam. So bahuvachanam means lot of them. So they all are referred as nadis. Nadya. They are like rivers. So when you see Gangaji flowing, this is the nadi of Hiranyagarbha. And in Ashwa, when you see nadi, you should think of Gangaji, Yamunaji, Godavari, Brahmaputra, ityadi. And other rivers also from other countries. We know this, so we will use these names. Chakaro avadharanartha in Tika, third line from the bottom, Chakaro avadharanartha. Bahuvachana cha. Then further in Bhashya. Yakritya klomanascha hridayasya mamsa khandau. Yakrit and klomanaha. So, liver, yakrit means liver, klomana means the spleen. They are, what are they? So it is said, Dakshina Uttaro Mamsa Khandau. The right and left Mamsa Khanda, they are the pieces of the Mamsa. They are body parts. Klomanaha, spleen, one liver, one spleen in human body. So, why Klomanaha Bahuvachanam is used? It says Klomanam iti nityam Bahuvachanam. It is a nitya Bahuvachana Shabda. Ekasmin neva, but it is only one. In one Bahuvachana Shabda Prayoga is done. So now in Tika, see. Yadyapi Bahuktya Shirabhyo Arthantaram api Guda Shabdam Arhati. Tathapi Syandana Sadrishyad Tasveva Sindhu Drishtihi iti tasam iha grahanam iti bhavaha. Yadyapi, even though Bahuktya, by the Bahuvachana, Shirabhyo Arthantaram api, in Guda Shabda, if you use the word Shira, Nadi, there is Arthantaram. But, Tathapi, Syandana Sadrishya, in Nadi, Syandanam is there, flow is there, flowing, Nadi, rivers are flowing. So in Nadi also this flowing idea is there. That's why Tasam Grahanam Iha iti bhava. Sindhu Drishti, river Drishti is there. Then Kuto Mamsa Khandayoho Dvitvam Ekatra Bahuvachanat. Mamsa Khandayoho Dvitvam Ekatra Bahuvachanat Kadham Kutaha. So you say Bahutva Pratiti should not be there, but here you are using Klomanaha. So he says, Dara Shabda in Sanskrit is Bahuvachanam. Dara means Patni, wife. So for one wife, they will say Daraha, Santi. So it is not that he has many wives. One Patni, but Bahuvachana Shabda is there. It is Nitya Bahuvachana. Like that, Klomanaha is also Bahuvachana Shabda. Itivat, Dara itivat, Bahuktehe gatim aha Klomana iti. Bhagavan Bhashyakar has all explanations. Why Ekvachanam is used for Bahuvachanam, why Bahuvachanam is used where there is only one. He will explain everything. This is called Nishtha, Shruti Nishtha. Parvataha Kathinyat Uchritatvacha. Now, next is Parvata. So, this Yakruta and Klomana, they are like Parvata, they are like mountains. They are Kathin also, they are hard, and also they have the raised part. The liver looks like that. further. So in Tika it was there, Tayoho Parvata Drishtau Hetu Dvayam. In them, Parvata Drishti is done in the Yakruta and in Klomana because they have Kathinyam and they have this raised portion, Uchritatva. Now next is Oshadhaya. So in Bhashya, see first. Oshadhayascha Shudraha Sthavara Vanasvatayo Mahanto Lomani Keshascha Yatha Sambhavam. Oshadhi Oshadhayah Shudraha Sthavara Vanaspatayo Mahanto Lomani. So the small vegetation, they are called Oshadhi. Huge trees, they are called Vanaspati. Oshadhayah Shudraha Sthavara Vanaspatayo Mahanto Sthavara. Are you all able to hear me clearly online?
Yes, Swami.
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes, Swamiji.
Okay.
Yes, Swamiji.
Oshadayascha Shudraha Sthavara Vanaspatayo Mahanto Sthavara Lomani Keshascha. So the small ones, they are Loma, these hairs on the body, etc. And the huge trees, they are the Kesha. But I think after some age, some people, they lose hair and they have Loma. That is different. Mahanto Lomani Keshascha. But in the case of horse, so he has long hair, nice and beautiful. So there you should see all huge trees are there in this. Yatha Sambhav. Tika. Shudratva Sadharmyat Oshadhi Drishtir Lomasu Mahatva Samanyat Vanaspati Drishtish Cha Ashvakesheshu Kartavya Ityaha. Shudratva Sadharmyat Oshadhi Drishti. Small, wherever it is small, it is called Oshadhi. So in Loma, hair which are short. So they are Oshadhi. In our own body also, you can think when you see your body, instead of getting fascinated by my body or thinking of negativities, you think of it this way. This Loma is there. This is the Oshadhi. Hair is there. This is the Vanaspati. I am that Virat. Mahatva Samanyat Vanaspati Drishtischa Ashvakesheshu Kartavya Ityaha. Yatha Sambhavam. Yatha Sambhavam means as appropriate. Where you see long hair, then it is Vanaspati. Short, Oshadhi. Further in Ashya. Udyan Udgachan Bhavati Savita Madhyahnat Ashwasya Purvardho Nabehe Urdhvam Ityartha. Now, Udyan is there and Nimlochan. Udyan means the rising part. So, which is the rising part? The rising sun means the portion above the navel. Nabehe Urdhvam is Udyan. Below navel is Nimlochan, is the setting. So, like rising, setting in this way. Udyan means Udgachan Bhavati Savita, where Savita, Surya, rises. Amadhyahnat, until the Madhyahan, afternoon. So afternoon for us, it will be almost 1:30, 2 o'clock, because until then there is sun rising, rising. Temperature is peak. And after 2 o'clock in the afternoon, slowly temperature starts dropping. अश्वस्य पूर्वार्धो नाभेः ऊर्ध्वम् इत्यर्थः. निम्लोचनस् निम्लोचन अस्तम निम्लोचन अस्तम यन यत् आमद्या आमद्याहन जगनार्धो अपरार्धः पूर्वापरत्व साधर्म्या. Amadhyahan means starting from Madhyahan onwards, where it goes down. Jagana, the lower part, is Aparardha. Purvardha, Aparardha means front half, back half, like that. What is Samanam? Purva Paratva Sadharmya. The front and back is this common. In this way, they have done the division. In Tika, पूर्वत्व सामान्यात् मध्याह्नात् प्रागवस्थात् इति प्रागवस्थ आदित्य दृष्टि अश्वस्य. पूर्वत्व सामान्यात् मध्याह्नात् प्रागवस्थ आदित्य दृष्टि, the सूर्य दृष्टि means the rising sun दृष्टि, in where पूर्वत्व is common in the front part. अश्वस्य नाभेः ऊर्ध्व भागे कर्तव्या इत्याह. If your part is not correct, then you make the correction. Nabher urdhva, refa is there. Bhage kartavya ityaha. Udyan ityadi. Aparatva sadrishyat ashwasya nabehe apararde madhyahnat anantar bhavyat anantar bhavi aditya drishti karya. Anantar bhavi aditya means the later part of the sun, means the setting sun. That sun which comes later, that is in the aparardha, lower portion from the nabhi. Karya ityaha. Now comes the Vijrambhanam of the Ashwa. In Bhashya, Yad Vijrambhate Gatrani Vinamayati Vikshipati Tad Vidyotate Vidyotanam Mukhaganayoho Vidarana Samanyat. Yad Vijrambhate Gatrani, where he shakes his body, Vinamayati, Vikshipati, Vikshepa is there, Tad Vidyodate, that is the Vidyotanam, lightning. Why? Mukhaganayoho Vidarana Samanyat. The mouth and the ghana means the cloud. In that, the breaking of the cloud is common to the opening of the mouth, means he breaks his mouth open in this way. So, yad vijrumbate gatrani vinamayati. So, in that, the similarity is shown. So, Vijrambhanam is opening the mouth, yawning, and here the means breaking it open, and there it is breaking the clouds, which produces lightning. So that's why Vidyotate, Vidyotanam is given. The remaining portion we'll do tomorrow. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashyakrtau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyaptadehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.